Good afternoon, I'm GOHWENKAI from AACS2034 branch, and I'm from BFT 2, and this is my teammate.
Hi, good afternoon, my name is FCN, and I'm from HENGXIANDE branch, and I currently study BFT Information Technology with GOHWENKAI. Now we are going to present our assignment about the fundamentals of computer networks. Now we will proceed to the next session. So this is our introduction. This report is about the collaborative efforts of us who are currently advancing through the second year of our diploma program in IT. This is our addressing design, and I will pass my speak to GOHWENKAI.
Okay, let's talk about how to calculate the number of courses required. Our growth percentage is 65%, so as an example, we use the 247s to multiply the 65%, and we will get 160.555, and add on this number to the 247s, and we will get 407.55.
So about another department, which is the newsroom department, the number of courses required is 222. Then the aftergrowth of the 65%, that means the 222 will sum up with the multiply of 65%, which is 100.4 and 3, so the total is 376.3. After the round up, it will come to 367.
So about the rest department, we are also using the same method to calculate all the data we need to fill in. So we proceed to our next session, the addressing table.
Addressing table show the device that include in each of the departments. For example, we take an example of illustrations departments. This department have the PC0, PC1, and Switch 0. PC1 have an interface of fast Ethernet 0/1 and have an IP address which is 10.0.0.2. The subnet mask of it is 255.255.255.0, and the default gateway is 10.0.0.1.
So for the newsroom department, which contains the device PC2 and PC3 and the switch 1. The interface used are the fast Ethernet 0/1, 0/2, and the VLAN 1. About the IP address respectively, they are 10.0.2.2, 10.0.2.3, and also the 10.0.2.10, and also with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. For the default gateway, which is the 10.0.2.1, which is different from administration department.
To make you guys understand more clearly, so we can go to this topology, and we can see this departments stay different locations, like the administration and newsroom production department in location A, and the others department is based in different locations. Okay. All the departments connect together with a router and using the copper cable and the fiber optic cables.
So based on the network topology we collected and designed, we found that the star topology is the most suitable among all the topologies to design. So because it is the network that is better in designing and simple, easy to be set up, and we can also allocating the resource efficiently and enhances the security as well by isolating the traffic. Also, we can use the star topology to design and aid us to simplify the troubleshoot and maintenance to reduce the risk of making mistakes and error when designing the network. So we can presenting a better network to finish our assignment. So we move to the next session, which is the network configuration. So we shows the CLI commands below about all the devices. So the purpose of this command is to set up the password and the secret password, and also other commands. This is the command that's setting up the password in the VTY and the line console 0. This is the enable the secret password. The password and the secret password has to be different, which is the CLA33 for the normal password, and the secret password is the AACS2034. After setting up the password, we will set up the banner, which is we will modify the banner into welcome to router 0 of GOHWENKAI's Center's assignment. And also we will copy run start in the router, which is we will write the command copy run start. This is also the same command that we use and apply in the router, which is the set up the normal password and the secret password, setting up the banner, and also the copy run start.
To set up the VLANs, we use this code, which is the interface VLAN 1 and IP address and 10.0.0.1 and 255.255.255.0, and we need to type this no shutdown to set up the VLAN 1. This is how we set up the IP address of the PC9, and which we can see this have an IPv4 address and the subnet mask and default gateway. And this is how we set up the router IPv4 address and subnet mask. And we just need to type the interface gigabit Ethernet 1/0, and then the IP address 10.0.0.1.255.255.255.0, and also need to type no shutdown to set up the connection between the switch and the router.
So for the pin connectivity, we will show all the IP connectivity testing from devices of different subnets in the assignment. So it's accomplished by using the command prompt inside the device. Apply the command of ping to the destination IP. After entering the destination address, the command prompt will start to send the packets from sender device to the receiver device. For example, from the PC0 to the PC1 until PC50, and also the router. If there's any packet, there's any loss, they will send to 4, the receive will become 3, and the loss will become 1, and that will display the loss rate, which is over the 0%. If there's no packets received successfully, all the packets will send to the designated address, and all the packets received, and they will display the 0 loss. This is all the pings result from the PC0 to PC1 until other devices. This is for the router. So we move on to our next section, the digital resources used.
Let's go packet tracer to design our network topology, and this platform that gives us a real-world network environment, provides user with a practical arena to design and configure network topology.
So about the YouTube, it's a platform that provides many useful and purposeful video that includes professional video that teaches us how to create a useful network topology. We did learn a lot, and we apply all the knowledge we got from the YouTube to designing our network topology. For example, the helpful and educational videos we can be seek out from the YouTube. So in fact, the YouTube that brings us very much of the benefits, and very good, is a very advantageous channel for us to use.
Google is a platform that provides us useful information in formats like image, video files, and documents, and so on. Most of the people use the platform to extend their knowledge for other people to reveal areas, so we can get more useful knowledge to build up our network topology.
That's all from our presentation of the assignment report. We will move on to the presentation of the networking design.
First, we can see the router at here is near the location A, so that the router can connect the T switch of the department, which is the administration department, newsroom departments, and the production departments, together with the copper cable. And because of the distance, like 200 amps and 500 amps, so if the router wants to connect to the switch that is more than 100 amps, it needs to use the fiber optic cable to make sure the package can travel through the other network. As you can see, all the PC have their own IP address. At the switch, we have a VLAN one, so that the package able to transfer through the network past the router. To show our network topology is useful, so we can just ping any PC to other PC across the router to other networks. Yeah, first, we can just simply choose the PC0 to the PC15. Okay, so we just need to copy this, the IP address of the PC, and we just click this, the PC, and then we just click the desktop and the command prompt, and you just need to paste the IP address. Okay. So you see, this is successful, so the package able to send through the network to the PC15.
So as you can see, we have changed our banner to our sentences, which is a welcome to Router 0 GOHWENKAI as assignment. They are mentioned earlier in our assignment report. And for the user access verification, the password, we need to enter the password CLA33, which we have been set earlier to enter the router before enabling it. After entering to the router, we need to enter an enable command, and then we will need to enter the password, which is a secret password. So the secret password for us to set it up earlier, which is AACS2034. After entering to the router, we need to see whether the password has been encrypted or not. So we need to enter the show running. As you can see, the secret password and the password for the router 0 has been encrypted, so the banner has been modified. Other devices are also the same. So we need to enter the show running complete to show whether we have encrypted the password and the secret password or not. So as you can see, the secret password and the password has been encrypted. These are all the networks and the cables that are connected. This is the IP address and also the subnet mask of the VLAN one. The banner has been modified. Welcome to C0. So that's all from our presentation of our fundamentals of computer networks assignment, and we appreciate for your watching of our presentation, and we'll see you in the video.